I'm Garrett Cortez.
And I'm Malibu athlete Brian Grubb.
We're on the brand new 2019 Malibu 25 LSV. It's the biggest boat in the line. We're gonna walk you through it from bow to stern.
And I'll sit down at the helm with you and show you exactly how to set up all the Malibu features to make the biggest wake and wave out there.
The bow of the 25 LSV, like the boat, it's big. There's room for people to lounge, hang out. You've got speakers, cup holders, storage behind each seat, and even these little flip-down armrests for added comfort. Basically, it's a social zone all to itself up in the front of the boat. The helm of the 25 LSV starts with the new captain's chair. It spins, goes forward, and up and down, so you can put it in whatever position you want and makes you most comfortable when you're driving. And then, the big feature of every Malibu helm is the command center. The big 13-inch touchscreen allows you to see your speed, your tack, and pretty much every boat function, including all the ones that Brian's gonna walk you through about wake surfing and wakeboarding. The smaller screen to the right lets you control the stereo and other boat accessory functions like bilge, interior lighting, and blower. There's a few things I really like about the helm. The new one for 2019 is wirelessly charging. You've got 2 spots for the driver, one right here, and then one in the phone holder next to the steering wheel. There's also one in the glove compartment. Another cool thing at the helm is this little dry storage box. You can put valuables, your electronics in here if you want to keep them safe, and there is a USB port in there so you can charge your phone if you wanted to put it in there. The throttle is conveniently located, comfortable, and really smooth. And when you push it, you're gonna feel every bit of Malibu's brand new engines. This is the 6.2 liter M6 DI with 450 foot-pounds of torque, and for a 25-foot boat, this thing gets up and goes. One of the big features of the 25 LSV has gotta be its cockpit. It's huge, there's room for everybody, and underneath all of these seats is tons of storage, including this new little cubby, where you can put bags, small bag coolers, tuck anything in there before you hit the water. They'll stay there nicely. Little storage up here. There's cup holders throughout, even a trash can, and chargers for multiple phones, including cradles, so you never have to go without your iDevice. One of the highlights of the cockpit in the 25 LSV is the all-new Malibu multi-view bench. This thing is fully customizable. It slides along this track here, and you can position it into a forward-facing bench to keep the cockpit smaller, a rear-facing bench, or it even flips back to turn into a table with nice padding and cup holders. The stern of the 25 LSV is another great social zone for when you're just chilling, done riding. You've got a huge sun deck to lay on, little padded seat areas that also act as storage. The swim step's nice and big. And new for 2019 is the step-down feature of the swim step. It actually converts into a little bit of a seat or a ladder. You can use it however you want when you're just hanging out floating on the lake. One neat feature on this Malibu 25 LSV is this tow point on the side. There's one on each side of the tower. Basically, it allows you to connect a rope for teaching people how to wake surf and making it a little bit easier for being on the side as opposed to pulling from the center.
So when I get behind the 25 LSV to wake skate, or if you want to wakeboard behind it, first thing you want to do is fill up all the ballast, make sure the plug and play is full, set your speed to around 22 miles an hour. I usually ride about 22.3, 22.4. And then you're going to want to start with the boat in lift mode. So Power Wedge 3 in lift mode is going to help the boat get on plane real quick. And then the first setting that you pick, maybe the second or the third one is where most people ride, it's going to go back to that every single time after you go back and pick up the rider the last time. So automatically goes back into lift mode so you can get on plane quick and just goes right into that rider setting right away. When I'm getting ready to surf behind the 25 LSV, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set the speed and make sure all the ballast is full. I wanna make sure that all the tanks and the plug and play is all full. And then I'm gonna put my wedge in whatever setting I wanna ride in. So I usually start on the starboard side. I'll put the wedge in like the 3rd setting. And then from there, you can totally customize how you wanna set the wave up. So if I want a little bit steeper wave, if I'm riding a surf style board, I want a little more vertical at the top, I might even go to like a 4 or 5 on the wedge just to increase the lip of that. And when I do that, I'm also gonna probably increase the speed up to like 11.4, 11.5. That's gonna make the wave longer. But if I'm riding a skim style board, I'm probably gonna want a little bit less lip on the top, so I'm gonna probably run the wedge on like a 2 or a 3 on here. So that's just gonna kind of make the wave just a little bit less steep at the top, but still have plenty of push Also, if you're teaching kids how to ride, if you want to run like on a 1 or even in lift mode, that's going to have a huge wave but not have it, tons of transition in it. So with the Power Wedge 3, you can totally adjust the wave and make it totally customized for how you want to ride.
As we said, the 25 LSV is Malibu's biggest boat, which means it's built for the person that wants to bring along everybody and have a ton of fun on the water. Brian can attest to the wakes and waves.
Yeah, this boat really gets it done out there. The wave's huge and the wake's awesome to ride behind. And having that new Malibu Monsoon motor in here, you got plenty of power.
I'm Garrett Cortez.
And I'm Brian Grubb.
This is the brand new 2019 Malibu 25 LSV.